Well, it's time to move on to my next area of rust repair. And as I have the car turned this way, kind of the proper way in the garage now, I'm gonna start tackling the rocker panel on this passenger side. Got a little bit of rust up the side, right in front of the rear wheel. And then really it's not terrible up on the top of the sill, but the bad part is, I guess, the pinch area where you would use kind of a jacking plate and your floor jack. Uh, that area has just kind of been crushed over time and it looks terrible. And there is rust forming down there, so it's kind of, my trouble spots are going to be pretty low on it. I do have replacement panels, so I'm going to see how much of that area I can just cut out with my replacement panel. I'm hoping that, you know, one giant piece can go in, but if not, we'll cut here and there. And yeah, this is the next area, so it's time to get started. Well, I have the car on 4 jack stands. Looks kind of cool being up in the air like this. But yeah, got my area that I can start working on. It's ready for some digging. Both sides of the car are, I would say, bad. I think the passenger side is worse in this rear area. I'd say the rear half, where I feel like the driver's side is worse towards the front. I have both corners to do for like the inner piece where your feet are. That place is a pretty common torn up area on E30s. We'll do that one in another video. This is my replacement piece, and it does look like it is the full length. So what I'm probably gonna do is hope that there are just an absolute ton of spot welds that I can drill out to basically pop off as much as possible without having to find cut lines in here. I would imagine up here I'll actually have to cut into the car. I guess that might block what you can see, but just to get an idea of what I can replace. Obviously it looks like that curls over a little bit. So something to figure out size-wise up front. First step I want to try, I picked up this new style of disc. It's just kind of like a paint scrub disc. Pretty coarse, maybe too coarse. But basically I want to go around and just see where the rust stops. Obviously it goes into the paint a little bit here, but it feels like good metal right afterwards. And then basically I want to pull up as much as this paint coating on the actual rocker just to see what I'm working with. So I know I have a lot of rust back here. I have the crushed pinch panel below. So this middle section looks like it can pop out as one piece. So I'm just gonna go through, it looks like, I don't know, 20, 25 maybe spot welds. So I'm gonna start the drill and then come through with my spot weld bit, see if I can pry this piece loose and then figure out how it's attached at the bottom. Basically, I wanna remove this section first, and then I'll figure out the front and the back from there. So it's been a little while since I've done anything with the rocker panel, and in between, you know, the last clip and this one, I went ahead and fixed the rust on both sides of the fenders. So if you haven't yet, go check out that video. But yeah, I'm digging back into the rocker panels, and just to give myself a little bit more room, I'm gonna go ahead and pop the door off. I got the harness loom clip undone, so now it's just taking out the dowel pins and I think another dowel for the actual hinge, and we'll get the door out of the way. probably just 10 mil bolts in there, and I'll go ahead and be able to get the door off. Whoa, a little heavier. So with the door out of the way, I can kind of get into this area just a little bit better. You can see there's definitely some spot welds in here that I couldn't get to with the door kind of in the way, and started to get the ones at the top. And I've moved across most of the spot welds here, a few in the back, and obviously now with the fender out of the way, my patch panel will wrap around to replace some of this rotted metal down in here. So I have my patch panel kind of in place. It could be a little tighter in some spots, but I at least can see it fit all of the shapes around. So hopefully one of these markers work, but I'm just gonna go ahead and mark, I guess, the top of it, and then basically any cut I do originally will be well within kind of my margin of error, and then I can trim out to fit as I need on this one. I guess some parts of this piece, the outer piece, I don't know, they look okay, so I may even try to see if I can do some spot welding to get everything back together, just because I know there is so much spot welding to begin with. Obviously, they built the car in a way that they find the best, so I'm going to try to keep to that as much as possible. But yeah, just going to go through and do like a really, I don't know, I guess conservative. I guess the line's not conservative, but where I might want to start doing some test cuts just to fit things in better. Obviously, these markers, I kill them so fast when there's dust and grime on the car. So I'm going to have to do better with that. I know some people will just scribe it with like a sharp edge, but I like them nice and visible. Squeaky. So I've continued cutting away metal just to see what I'm working with. It looks like before putting anything back in the front, I'm going to have to do a lot more work in that front corner, which I do have replacement pieces for. And just trying to figure out how I guess the inner sill, inner rocker panel is kind of constructed. And it looks like there's going to be a lot of work to, I guess, repair that piece first so I can put the outer panel on over top. And then just working to the back, my rocker replacement panel only goes so high, and I do have, I don't know what this, the rear quarter, almost a piece of it. I have that panel, so that's the vertical black line here, and I'll use that to repair more of that giant rust hole that runs up the car. So a couple replacement pieces that I'll be able to use to fill everything back in. But what I think I'm going to do next is work this line and just cut out more metal and see what the car looks like one panel deeper. I drilled out some spot welds to get the bottom of the rocker panel off of the inner panel. This back one's so rusted, I think I'm just going to keep wiggling it. It's opening up a little bit in the back. Obviously, I got a big hole in the middle and a little bit in the front, so there's just probably even just a few spot welds holding it on, but I'll give this a little bit of effort and see if I can just kind of wear down the metal and snap it loose or wiggle it loose or just something. Clearly already dumped out all of the rust that was piled up inside. I could leave it like this and just have it be some aero for the car when it's on track. It's kind of cool. That's like what people are putting on their side skirts nowadays. Off in the front, off in the back.
I guess the jacking point is free, so I might zip it off now and then clean it up. Beyond just cleaning that piece up, I'm gonna probably replace some metal up front on the inner panel. Most of my metal is off and out of the way. Gotta reassess, see how far the inner rot spreads now. Well, I've been working on removing the inner rocker panel. You can see there's still a segment at the end of the car, but I've gotten a lot of it removed in this section, basically just hitting the spot welds, hitting it and separating the seams, and then cutting off the piece that I need. You can see there's still some remaining up here. Basically, just have to replace the strip below there. You can see the bottom, I guess, where the outer rocker panel matches up to it. It is pretty bad metal, so just want to replace that as I can. Yeah, a little bit more to go, and then I think at that point it'll be time to start putting metal back in. Here's one of the pieces I cut out. Now, all of it wasn't bad, like that's still okay. This was a little bad up front. Was bad. Could I have just cleaned it up? Maybe. But I didn't want to risk having potentially some bad metal still in there, so I thought it would be easier just to cut it out and replace. So my plan for this is to go through, try to clean up this edge, looking for the spot weld. I can see spot welds up top, but really probably just want to cut here. So I got to find the spot welds where it's attached. Then I'll, make a spot, come in with my drill bit, and then we'll have the bottom unattached. And then, like I said, I'll cut probably below here. This one's a little bit lower, so I'll probably catch the bottom of it. But basically, some flat area through there, get that last piece off. I can see it stops here. So just a little bit to go. And just like that, I've worked through all the spot welds. Honestly, there were just a few spot welds in the back, and all these in the front were just kind of seam sealed, so I just had to hammer through that, but you can see I have it loose. I thought about maybe taking the spot welds out the top and then just fixing this whole panel off the car, but I think, one, I don't have a good angle at some of these spot welds, and I obviously can't take this cut line any higher, and even if this was off the car, I'm gonna have to weld this bottom piece that I'm gonna replace back in. So I'm gonna leave it in, cut, and just fix this bottom piece and fix whatever yucky metal might still be behind it. Now I've got a kickstand. Well, with that, I have all of the bad metal out of my rocker panel area. You can see I also did a little bit on this back lip here in the wheel well. My subframe just hanging on. But yeah, I think that is the end of the removal phase, and now it's time to start working on putting some metal back in. So I think that's where I'm gonna end this video. I have all of the metal out from, I guess, the whole set of rocker panels, the outer layer and the inner layer, and I did some of the rear quarter around the wheel well. Yep, everything's out. I think it's looking okay at this point. Now it's just remembering how to put everything back in and getting the right metal form to fit, and yeah, a lot of welding in my future, but bad metal out, one step closer to finishing this section of the E30. Then guess what? I got to go do it all over again on the driver's side. So yeah, thanks for watching, and stay tuned for the next video when I go through and put some metal back in this car.